at this trail.
It's cool as
It's a ride, buddy.
no problem, buddy. Don't get eaten by a bear.
See you Sunday.
See ya.
Just getting started on this Letchworth trail hike. It's not too far from my house, so I figured I would do it this weekend just to get out one last time, but it's pretty sweet out here. We got about 13 miles today or so. A little over probably. It's about 7 in the morning right now. Sun's just coming up. Starting to rain a little bit, but I got my rain jacket, so it'll be good. But we'll see what's up here, I guess. We got about 13 and a half miles to a shelter tonight. So it's gonna be a long day. I've been on this trail for maybe 20 minutes now, and it's already, I think I've stopped like 3 or 4 times just to see this. This is so cool. I just signed this guy, so I'm moving. Oh yeah, it's like this little lip right here too. You can walk out on and sit. There's just a, I don't know what kind of bird it was. It was a big one though. Sitting down eating this Pop-Tart, and I checked how far I was. I'm 3.6 miles in right now. So 3.5 miles in an hour and a half. It's not bad. It's about what I expected. I'll slow down as the day goes on probably just because I'll be getting tired, but check this out. Pop-Tart. Eat this and get on the move because it's about to rain. It was supposed to rain earlier, but it didn't come. I was pretty happy about that, but I can feel it now. It's starting to sprinkle, so I got my rain gear on, so I'm gonna eat this and start moving, get underneath the trees. Woohoo! Not paying attention, but I'm a little over 10 miles. I think I said in my last video I was close to 10, but I hadn't checked my app in a while. I'm up towards 10 now. A little over, I think. I'll check when I sit up here, but about to stop for lunch. I jumped off the main trail up there, the yellow trail, and I'm on a blue trail right now, which is just kind of like an off-trail type thing. And it looks like it's taking me, I don't know if you can see through those trees or not, but it looks like it's taking me down towards the water. This part's kind of cool too. But I can't really tell yet. I know I'm still on track here, but I can see the Genesee River, which is kind of neat from here. So maybe I'll go down there and have lunch. I'm a little ahead of schedule right now, I guess you could say, because I was only gonna do 13 and a half miles today, and I was gonna stay at a lean-to. And I mean, the total hike's only like 22 miles, and it's not even noon, I don't think. I'm not really sure, and I'm almost there already. So I think I'm just gonna take a nice long lunch. Oh, this is cool. All right, this is where we were headed. Pretty neat up here. So I think I'm gonna sit right up here for an hour, maybe 2, grab lunch. So this is lunch today. It's a little bit wet, so I put my raincoat down and try to dry my socks and shoes out. Let my feet air out. Got a pretty good blister on this guy here. It's from last weekend though. So I'm probably gonna tape that up. It doesn't get any worse. It's starting to hurt a little bit. But today we got blueberry bagel with cream cheese. One of these little granola bars, Nature Valley granola bars, and some peanut butter that I'm gonna dunk that granola bar in. Oh. And some water. A lot of water. I didn't get to drink too much water earlier, so. The wind sucks on these trees. It's blowing all the water on me. Oh, that sucks. But that's lunch today. I just finished up lunch over at that little peak down there. I'm back on the yellow trail now, the main trail that I'm supposed to be on. Had to bundle back up a little bit. I got a little chilly sitting still, but a couple more miles to go, 4 or 5. I think it's 4 and some change, just because I backtracked a little bit to go down that side trail. And then I'll be at my lean-to for the night. It's still pretty early right now, so not really sure what I'm gonna do. Debating if I'm gonna go drop my stuff off and try to find a side trail to hike, just kind of for fun. Or maybe I'll just make a little fire and hang out. My legs are kind of sore. So I'll figure that out when I get there, how I'm feeling. But, yep, back on this trail, headed that way to the lean-to. Finally made it. Like almost 16 miles with some backtracking, and I did a little side trail earlier too. So about 16 miles today. It's only like 4 right now. A little after 3:30, in between 3:30 and 4 somewhere. It's about 7 o'clock now. I got a little fire going at my campsite, set up pretty good. Probably about to cook up some dinner and pack my stuff up so it's not out. Head to bed. It'll be an early night tonight. I'm pretty beat from hiking those miles earlier, so the fire's really nice. So I went backpacking in the high peaks in the Adirondacks last weekend. And getting to camp that night, like with no fire, just kind of like, oh man, I'm gonna go sleep in this cold tent. So, but this is nice actually. And decided I'm not gonna stay in the lean-to. I'm just gonna stay right next to it, and I have a little, sorry, smoky. I have a little tent pitch right next to it. I'll show you in a second, but it's not too bad out here. It's actually rather peaceful. I thought being alone would be a little more scary, I guess you could say, or like. Not really scary. I know nothing really is going to happen to me, but I don't know, a little more like lonely, but I actually feel pretty good. So I have this fire and hop up in the morning, get some breakfast in me, and get back on the trail. Hopefully be out by lunch. Here's my little fire we got going right now. Here's my tent for dinner here. I'm gonna boil some water, chicken fried rice for dinner. Oh yeah. And probably for dessert, so we have a little granola bar. But pack all that stuff up, throw it under my tent, and that'll be it for the night. Alright, it is 9:45 a.m. right now. I've been up since about 9. I didn't want to get out of my sleeping bag because it's really cold. And I did some camp chores, like I got this little fire up and going again. Got some wood together a little bit, and went and got my bear canister, got some of my stuff out of my bag, but now I am making breakfast, so let's see. Biscuits and gravy for breakfast with coffee. And then I'll pack all my stuff up, and I got about 8 miles out, so I just left camp probably about 15-20 minutes ago, so I'm back on hiking this trail. And somewhere around 8 miles out. This part of the trail is actually, I've only been out here for a couple minutes, but it's a lot more like up and down, I guess, than the trail yesterday. I did about 15-16 miles yesterday, and I did it pretty quick without a problem. But I'm even going uphill right now. It's a lot more up and down going down towards Portageville than it is over by Mount Morris. So it's a little bit tougher, but like I said, I only got about 8 miles today, so I'm not too worried about it. I should be out in a couple hours. And then hopefully I can find a ride home. I'm on River Road now. This is nice and easy. It feels awesome. There's no hills, no streams I gotta run through, nothing. But I just stopped back there and grabbed a Cliff Bar, had some water, feeling good. So I think we got about a mile on River Road, I'm not really sure. And then I'm back on the trail up here. And then Then I think I started getting to the cool stuff, the waterfalls, and some of the overlook of the gorge. I'm excited about that, but this is nice, easy walking, so I'm killing some miles on this thing. Whew. All right, so I took my first wrong turn. I think the problem was I didn't turn. That road in the video before this, I was supposed to jump off and get on the greenway, and I totally got lost in my podcast and hiked about a mile too far that way. So a mile back this way, and then I got to find the greenway and get on there. I was walking on that greenway for quite some time and I was getting bored, but looks like it's about to pay off. I don't know if you can see that, here's the lighting. Hold on. Yeah, check that out. Finally getting to some of the cool stuff. We're about to head over that way. This is the normal over here. This is normally where you are in Letchworth if you're from around here. I'm from around here, so I get to see that part of the trail a lot, but I've never been on this side of the actual falls, so it's actually pretty cool. There's nobody over here either. Like, you could just fall right off this. Like, there's no nothing over here. They don't care. So it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna head up there. There's the high falls and the low falls. So I get to go past both of those. And around the bridge area over there, I get past that into Portageville. And that'll be it. And I gotta call someone to come get me. Hopefully Pat, the kid that dropped me off, will come pick me up. That would be nice. That's not good. I think they closed the trail. We'll see. Looks like we're finding another way through there, huh? Interesting. That's awesome. Look at the bridge back there. This is pretty neat. I've been on top of this bridge, but I've never been underneath it. And guess who's gonna climb that? This guy. Oh yeah. I can almost touch it. We blocked it off down there, so it's flooded too. But check that. There's all sorts of people on the top. I don't know if you can see them over there watching me, waving at me, asking me what I'm doing. That's cool though. I totally climb over there, but I don't think I'm gonna get arrested today, so. Pretty cool part of the trail that I found. Looks like there used to be an old bridge here. So, Genesee River. I'm headed down into Portageville now. Portageville's right down there a little bit. Yeah, probably less than a mile from here. Oh, I'm on the final push here up this hill. It sucks, especially right at the end. And Portageville Bridge is right up here on the right. And then I'm gonna lay in the road until somebody hits me. I think that's the plan. No, I'm just kidding, but Pat's coming to get me. I just called him, told him to leave the house. So he should be pulling up to grab me any minute. Ah, my legs and my feet are shot. But overall, super, super awesome trip. My first solo backpack. Did one last weekend, but did it with a friend of mine, Jack. This is the first one I've done alone, so I was a little bit scared at first, but as dumb as it sounds, it was really nice. So yeah, we're almost there. I think it's like 0.2 miles to this bridge, and then I'm going home. sleep in my bed. And I'm excited. Yes. So for some reason, this trail just like stops, like dead in its tracks. About, I don't know, a quarter mile up that way. So I'm literally, like I can see the road that I gotta get to right there to get over to the bridge where Pat's gonna pick me up. So I can't see, we're just like hucking through the woods and just bushwhacking my way through here trying to get down to this damn road. And it's awful. Like everything is just so hard to get through, but I'll get over there eventually. Looks like that's gonna be the spot right there. So I'm almost out, couple more minutes. All right, well, I guess that's all she wrote then. I'll check down here, miles and stuff like that. I'll do one more video probably of Pat picking me up. But civilization again. Pat's picking me up in this little parking lot right here. And he actually knows where that is because right down this little dirt road during the summertime, we actually go cliff jumping all the time, so. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go down, sit by the water and wait for Pat to get here. Shouldn't be too much longer. All right, well that's it. I totaled 26.5 miles in 2 days. I took some plants with me out of the woods on my shirt. And now I'm sitting in a parking lot with my backpack, drinking some water. Hoping Pat knows where to come get me. I called him a little while back into the trail when I had reception still. Let him know that I was pretty close to here. And I told him, he said he was gonna come get me, but my phone stopped working once I got over here. So I'm kind of just chilling and hoping he comes to get me. If not, we'll figure something out. But I'm sitting next to the road with a backpack and everybody that drives by is looking at me like I'm homeless, so. Yep, hey, how's it going? Everybody's staring at me, so. I'm gonna sit here homeless and maybe grab a snack out of my bag and just wait for Pat to get here, I guess. Hopefully he's here soon. Alright, so after about 30 minutes of sitting over here with no phone service, hoping someone knew where to come get me, let's go home.
Woo, let's go home.
Yeah. Post-hike ritual. Yeah, we're getting it.